Hello, and welcome to Stress Relief Yoga. We're going to start on our backs today, and that's where we'll do our turning in, our focusing. So remember, when you first start a class in yoga and you're starting on your back, it's not the same as ending the class in Shavasana. Then you're more relaxed, you're closing in, you're going into a meditative state. This is a slightly more active beginning, so you're on your back. You're still going to be breathing, but you're more aware of what you're doing because we're getting ready to let go of the outside in order to begin with a whole new class and a new experience. So put your left hand on your chest, your right hand on your belly. And this is so that you can feel the movements within your body of your breath. So we'll inhale, and I want you to feel your abdomen rising. So you're using the abdominal breath, not the normal upper chest breath that most of us do. So inhale, and the stomach is out, and exhale, let it go. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and press gently for the exhale. Sure your stomach sinks as far down as possible towards the back of the mat, towards your spine. Once more like this. Inhale, letting the belly grow, filling it with air. And then exhale, pressing it all the way down. You can close your eyes if they're not already closed. And with our next inhale, we're going to notice the breath coming all the way up the chest, not just in the belly. So inhale, fill the belly, and then feel the chest moving as the air encompasses your entire thorax, bathing all of these organs, precious oxygen all over, and then letting it go. Two more like this. Breathing in, feel it under your sensitive fingers, the movement as your body fills out with the air you have breathed in. And exhale it out. Last one, inhaling it. All the way, hold it. Acknowledge it. It's all inside you. You're filled with this air, and then you let it exhale out, and you notice under your hands, everything starts to flatten out. And then let your hands just drop by your side. When you change position, you can stay how you are. Just still working on the optics all this time. And bring your knees into your chest, all the way in. So you'll notice there's no space under the back. Hands are out to the side, and let both knees fall to the right. Once you're here, press that left arm down to the mat. I want to say here, and I probably should have said it earlier, that if you're using your blocks, which is always a great idea, you would have them on each side of you so that there's no strain in the body. In stress relief yoga, we're not looking to get out of our comfort zone. We're looking to find it or stay in it. So for some of us, you can pull the knees in now to the chest, bringing the knees over to the left. It's a little easier on the body to have them land on a block. You can really relax yourself down and enjoy the twist. Once more, pull them in, So the knees come a little closer to the chin, and for the twist, the knees maybe come upright so we get to twist the lower half of the body and let the knees fall to the right. Press down that left arm. Bringing them up, pull the knees towards the chin, and then let them come straight up, 90-degree angle, and they go over to the other side, with or without your block. This time when you pull them in, let's straighten them out. Flex the feet up here. And then pull them in and take them over to the right. Bring them back in, and you can keep your knees up towards your chin again, flattening the spine, and then bring the knees straight and the feet straight up. Keeping that 90-degree. Bend them and take them over to the left, on or off your block. Bring the knees in again, and this time, when you take them out to the side, you're going to straighten them out so they can be on your block if that's easier, and you might want to have the block down by your ankle for release, or you can be on the ground. Pull them in and take them over to the left, straightening them out. Take that right leg now and open it all the way up until it pulls the left one with it, over to the side, over to the ground, wherever you are. Once again, bringing it up, taking it over, and letting the other one follow. Let's bring that right arm over to the side. So now you're on your side. You're on your left hip. Take the right arm up around the head, bringing it open. You're lying back on your side again. Back on your back. Take it back over. Open up the leg, bringing it over to the right. Let this left arm come up and around. Try and keep it on the floor if you can. We're opening up the shoulder. And then take it over your head. You're on your back again. The legs come up and bend towards the underarms for happy baby, taking a hold of both legs, both feet, and rock a little back and forth here. Let's bring the soles of the feet together and bring them down. Taking a breath while we open up in the inguinal area, just through our breath in the pose. Bring the knees up and separate them. Let's take that right leg up, flex the foot, hands come by our hips, and we'll pick up. Inhaling up and exhaling down. So you're starting to move the quadricep here, wake up, feeling a little bit in the buttocks too. So inhale up and exhale down. Last one. Inhale up, exhale down, cross it over for the sciatic stretch. Let's pull that all in. let the right leg slide over the left so we get the piriformis. Take a hold of your 2 feet and ever so gently just start to bring them out to the side. Nothing dramatic. This is cow's head on our back. You should feel it right in here about. You don't overget those muscles. So right there. And then take your legs up again and bend them to come down. And left leg stretches up, hands by the hips. And lifting up and down. Up and down. Last time, up and down, and cross the leg over. Pull it in. You're holding the pose, but not your breath. Let the top leg cross over the bottom. Take a hold of your feet and open them up. Release that. Now to bridge pose with the arms up over the head. So inhale them up. And then exhale the palms down, staying up. And bring yourself down. Keep those palms there, stretching out. And then bring the hands back. Palms are down. Once more. Inhale up. Exhale the palms down. And take an inhale. And then an exhale, switching the hands to bring yourself down. Roll up to seated or come up to seated any way that's comfortable for you. Let's inhale our arms up overhead and exhale them down. We'll make the lotus blossom by inhaling up. And you can see you take the pinky and thumb, making a lotus blossom. Comes from mud into lightness. So when you're in your own personal darkness, don't necessarily feel you're buried. You are simply being planted to emerge as something lovely and new, and then pull that blossom down. Let's take its beauty, its form, how it's evolved, and bring it into yourself. Ever evolving. And then inhale your arms up and we'll twist to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Turn the head, look over the left. Let your eyes look to the right. In that gaze to the right, find your right arm. Your peripheral gaze, and then put it down. Release the left arm to come up and over. And release. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Lift up the arms. Move lymph through the body. And twist to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Turn the head to look over the right. Let your gaze go to the left and then find that left arm peripherally and set it down. Right arm comes up and over. And release. release. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Arms are up for the cellular breath. Bend them back. Stretch out those biceps. And then bring them up. Take your deep inhale. Chin to chest, lock it in. Thumbs down. Belly button back. Start tightening in the glutes as your arms come behind you. Pulling out, opening up that area in the chest so that all the air has room to bask. Lungs and heart as you bring the top of your head down toward your mat. Let some air out, a little more, until you're up, and then let's take those shoulders up to the ears and down. Up and press them all the way down, up and down. Hands on the shoulders. Most mobile joint in the body. We want to honor it. Easy does it. Once around one way, once around the other way. And stretching out the legs, giving them a shake. Flex and point, and flex and point. Tree pose. Right leg comes in, right knee is down. And think about your tree when you're standing. Is your knee really out to the side the way it is when you're on the ground? That could be something that we aim for. We could be establishing a set point of the knee to the side. Inhaling up. Let's let the head go back. Look up at the thumbs. And then as we go down, chin to chest. Bring yourself up and inhale up for the twist. Look over your right shoulder and again look over the left. Bring the arms up to the other side. Press against your thigh for the open twist here. Bring the knee up and let's open the hip. Put the foot inside the arm. Connect your fingers and rock a little bit back and forth. Take your right hand down. So it's by your thigh. And let go of this leg and it's above the arm. This can be your pose, or we can try for compass that we've tried once before. Take the hand to the outside of the foot and raise it up. If you're not there yet, no problem, no issue at all. Just being on the arm is step one. And let that go with a shake. Bring the left one in, out to the side, tree pose. Inhale up and exhale over. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, descend. Lengthen to rise up. Remember, rising is a hinge so the back comes in one place. And inhale for the twist. Turn your head to look over the right. And then bring both arms over to the right. Take the knee up and press it back. Bring it into the arm and rock here. Left arm comes down and drop the foot. That's the finished pose. Or hand to the outside. Maybe it's here, here, here. Stretch it up. Bring it down and release. So let's come into our Z pose, further opening the hips and stretching out the legs and de-stressing the body by releasing the enzyme that causes inflammation. And inflammation either causes stress or is caused by stress. So a little inflammation is good. Sometimes as around a sore, it becomes inflamed as if all the cells are going to fight that infection. But when your body's in constant inflammation, it's not a good thing. And that's why, one of the reasons why we do yoga. So we're in our Z pose, and you'll notice you're probably not on both sits bones, so you might want to rock a little to get there. And then you can stay in both of them if you're particularly able to lengthen, staying on both sits bones, or you can come up a little bit and come forward to get over your front leg. Once there, walk the back leg back, pigeon pose. I have my toes curled under. You can have your toes, backs of your toenails pressed to the mat, yogi's choice. And breathing here. Then bring yourself up and start to turn to the left. So the right knee starts to come up, and you can allow it to, and just bring it in right in front of its hip joint. Flex the left, hold on with your left hand, and let's come over to the right. So the knee is going to want to come in. You're actively keeping it out to the side. It doesn't have to follow your body every time. Remember, that's the mind-body connection. Letting each body part know what its job is at this moment. And then let's come up. Start turning towards the left and bring the knee down, making that L shape. Foot can be in or out. Inhale up, lengthen in the body, and exhale over. Bring yourself up. Now we're ready to do the same thing on the left side. So bend the left leg in, and we're in the Z pose. We'll rock a little bit back and forth. See if you can stay on both sits bones as you lengthen your torso and come forward. No shame if it comes up. Once there, start to stretch out that back leg, and that would be your right leg, so you can come into sleeping pigeon. Bringing yourself up, or start to turn to the right. Left knee comes up, bringing it in, hold on, and take yourself over to the right. Release that, start to turn. So your leg, of course, may not be out 180. Mine certainly isn't. So I have to move it out so that I can make the L here. And then bring yourself forward once again. Taking yourself up, bending it in, and you're ready to do this 5 more times if that's what you'd like to do to keep opening the body. For now, we'll come up onto our knees. Spreading the fingers, checking that the knees are under the hips. We'll cat-cow. Belly drops, head up. Inhale, so good for the spine. Exhale, push those finger pads down so you take pressure off your wrist. And inhale up. And exhale. Inhale. Once more. Rounding. And coming stable. Stretch out the right leg. Pressing it. And then lift it up and down. 3 times. Up, down, up, down. Take it over to the left. And twist. Spin so that you can come onto your shin and reach up. And back. Stretch out the left. Lifting it up, down, up, up, down, and up and over. Twist and spin. Coming on back. Let's take that right foot forward. Hook your thumbs and inhale yourself up, back bend, and open to warrior 2. Press against the air behind you. Pinwheel down inside the foot for lizard pose. So stretch out that back leg. Bring yourself down. Peek around your shin. Put the knee down if it's up, and maybe bend back your back leg. And then take it down, hands on either side, and let's press back. If you want more, you flex the foot up. And come forward. And back. And forward. While you're down, lift up the right arm and turn to the side. Deep, deep lunge here. Bring the hand down, bring the knee back, and press back to child's pose here. Walk your fingers forward. Come up, elbows back. Cobra. Come on back. Walk the hands back till we're kneeling. Coming up. Inhaling up. Take a back bend here. Exhale. Kneeling sun salute. So bring the top of your head down to the mat and your hands are back to your heels. Roll onto the top of the head for just a moment here. And then release your arms forward. Release your head and press your chest down to the mat for puppy pose. So, coming back up to all fours. Let's take that left foot forward, hook the thumbs, and inhale up. Exhale, open. Inhale up. Exhale into the middle. Stretch the back leg, lizard pose. Bring the knee down if it's not already down, and bend that back leg. Hands on either side as you press back and forward. Half splits, back. And flex the foot for one more. And then come forward into the lunge and lift up the left arm. Hands come down, come back to both knees. Curl your toes under for downward facing dog. Pedal here. Pull the belly in. Remember, what's important here is the straight spine, the straight arms. Knees can always be bent, and heels don't need to touch the mat. Look to the hands, and let's have us walk up to those hands. Forward fold, hang over. Come to your flat spine, pull it out, nice and flat, arms out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Temple mudra, bringing them up. Taking the spine in all of its directions. We've moved our spine. Let's see how it goes. Standing, come over to the right and stretch it out. Coming up and over to the left, stretch it out with a back bend and open up. Stretching the arms, left in front. Let's step forward for some hamstring and moving meditation. So the right foot is front, the left is back. As a warrior one, but straight legs, bringing the arms up, inhaling up. The exhale takes the left arm across the right. Exhale across, right arm comes up. You can have your block here. By the way, you're actually doing a revolved triangle. And come back up. And open. And reverse. And then side angle becomes triangle. So bring the arm down. Once again, we'll do it and we'll use our blocks if you have your blocks. So I'm going to have a block on either side. I'm having it on the second level. You can have it on whatever level that you want. Straight legs, inhaling up. Exhale, take that left arm across to your block. Push the right hip back a little bit. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Inhale to reverse. And then exhale into triangle. Take your block, move it where you feel you need it. And bring yourself up and back. Second side. Straight legs, and the legs really don't move that much. So you're inhaling up. Exhale, right arm crosses over. Left arm's up, revolve triangle. Inhale up, Exhale, open. Reverse. Inhale and exhale into the triangle. Hand can be behind. You can use your other block. And inhale back up once more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, triangle. If you're using block. And inhale up. And finished. Let's move our blocks. So trying what we did the other day, just briefly, let's have our legs out to the side. Hands in prayer, thumbs are connected. I'm going to bend my right elbow back and my right knee as I stretch out my left. Exhale. And back. Again. Exhale. And back. This time, my left is going back and my left leg is bending. Exhale. And back. Exhale. And back. Goalpost arms. Press down, in, out, and up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Heel toe back in. And we're going to come chair to boat pose. See if you like it. First, we'll do a few chair poses by going inhale and exhale into our chair, just getting used to it. Once again, inhale, exhale, a little deeper. Inhale, this one's deep. Exhale all the way down and lift up those legs. Chair, boat pose. Sometime we'll try and just get up from there, but we won't this time. Bringing them down, bigger boat, out to the side and in. Out and in, lifting them up and out. And then bring the sides of the feet together and take yourself over with a straight back. And come up. And then around back and come up. Any last poses you need? Straighten your legs, otherwise you're ready for Shavasana. You're going to be lying on your back, appreciating what your body's done for you and what you've done for your body. Let the feet relax open. Let the hands relax open. Eyelids are very soft and closed. Breath is smooth. Nothing to do right now but breathe in and out. Shavasana is an important pose, not just to allow the body to assimilate everything it's done, but to allow the mind to quiet. Very important that you give your mind time during your waking day to simply focus on the breath, breathing in and out. Even when you sleep, your mind is active, going through all the debris, all the thoughts, back and forth, and those are your dreams. Shavasana is not a sleep. It's a meditative pose of breath focus in and out. This is the time you get to wash out your mind by lying here and breathing. Stay in this pose as long as you like. For this video, we'll be ending it by just wiggling our fingers, wiggling our toes, bringing the knees up, coming onto our left side, which is the cooler meditative side. Helps you maintain a little bit of quiet and peace. So come over on your left side only when you're ready. Help yourself up to that seat. Bringing your hands in, take that energy into yourself. Share it with others. Open up to gather more. Inhale, recognizing all the space, all the world beyond yourself. Gather up that energy and take it down again. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Take your two fingers along the sides of your nose, bring it up through the center of your brow, along through your hairline, massaging the earlobes, down the side of the neck, and together. From the divine in me to the divine in you, thank you once again for practicing with me, practicing with yourself. Namaste. And thank you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.